Okay, getting the first pick. Oh, get 3, Pyro, get 3 with the
Wade Kid putting on a clinic. Whole team's down. Oh!
Experience tranquility.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the BeatDrop, the first one ever with not Captain Jack or Gizmo hosting. You guys are stuck with J-Star and myself tonight. Unfortunately, I am very sorry for that. But in the meantime, we have a cool interview tonight with the Nostalgia Org. That's going to be Flashbacks and Reminiscence. Our first time having a multi team interview for this season on the BeatDrop, and probably going to end up being our only one. So real excited to get that started here tonight. Of course, my name is Booth. I'm joined by J-Star, who's going to be doing their first they're going to do their first BeatDrop interview with us today as a host. J-Star, how you feeling?
Doing pretty good. I'm a little nervous, but I've done my fair share of Trent casting stuff before, so I know the gist. So
yeah, so this is the easy one, honestly, compared to all of them. But so let's get into our cast here tonight. We're gonna keep this one a little bit differently, where we're gonna have both teams, even though they are separate rosters, kind of answering at the same time. When they answer, some of the people are on both rosters and are going to talk about that. But first, we're going to talk about the Flashbacks, who ended up going 4-1 in Stage 1 with a plus 15 map differential. Very impressive. And they are currently in RMA here going into Stage 2. And then Reminiscence also having a great Stage 1 and going 3-2 with a 7+ map differential. Going to be fighting in Indigo A here in Stage 2. But now let's get into our teams here. We got a big roster of people to go through tonight. So just to remind everybody, what we're going to be doing here is we're going to step down. We're going to say everybody's name. Then they're going to let us know which team or teams they work with here for the organization. Then they're going to tell us their position on the team. So, am I support? Am I a coach? Am I the GM? And then tell us their favorite character skin. So, Apathy, would you like to start here for us?
Sure. I'm Apathy. I play Flex Support, and I'm the captain for Flashbacks. And then I also am the GM of Reminiscence, basically as Capital's stand-in GM for official purposes. And my favorite skin is probably Snow Owl on Ana.
Oh, nice. Solid pick. All right, Argumentra, I'm sorry we got to pull you in right before the recording started. I didn't get to run you through anything, so if you have any questions on stuff, feel free to ask. But can you let us know your position here with the team and then your favorite character skin?
Yeah, so I'm Argumentera. Most people call me Argue.
Excuse me.
Yeah, it's
sorry
fine.
about that.
Most people call me Argue. I'm coach for Flashbacks. And my favorite skin is probably like any soul skin.
I do like the color balance with that. It's probably my favorite of WL skins. All right, let's go to Cry.
Okay. Hi, I'm Cry. I am the team captain and main support for Reminiscence. And my favorite skin would have to be Atlantic Mercy.
All right, let's keep working our way down the list here.
Hi guys, I'm Ares. I'm the main tank for Reminiscence, and my favorite skin is the white and golden Reinhardt one, Paragon, I think it's called.
ooh, that's up there for me too. I gotta admit that's a nice one.
I'm Nines. I'm the main support for Flashbacks, and I think my favorite skin has to be Andy's Lucio.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I am Nova. I am the projectile DPS for Reminiscence. I am currently on break. And my favorite skin is probably the new Echo skin that just came out. It's so clean. The MVP one is very good.
That one is very
That's
nice.
very
I already
nice.
bought it.
Yeah.
So did I.
Hello. I'm Vila. I am the washed up main support with Flashbacks. My favorite skin would easily be Rose for Tracer.
Nice.
Hola, I'm Blood Hungry, the best tank.
True.
I'm main tank for Flashbacks, and my favorite skin is Monkey Yeti.
Another solid Winston skin.
Very good.
Hey, I'm Train. I'm the off tank for Flashbacks, and my favorite skin is either Conductor Reinhardt for obvious reasons or Maestro Sigma.
Very good.
I'm Concept. I'm a flex DPS for Rem, and my favorite skin is probably any Overwatch League skin. Actually, yeah.
Any, not even one team specifically.
Maybe Boston. I think. Yeah, Boston.
Let's go, Concept. I know I liked you.
I think we have some opinions on that, but
You know, I like their color scheme on theirs too, and then I don't like most of their players, but whatever. All right, so we're gonna start getting into some interview questions here. Let's go ahead, and I'm gonna start here by asking probably Apathy, and then Cry, and maybe anybody else here that has been around with the team or with the organization and the group here for a couple of seasons. Feel free to jump in, but we'll start at the top with Apathy for this. Give us a little bit of a history of the teams here. Tell us about how they formed, how they've gotten here, what's the past been like.
Apathy. Allow
All right.
me.
Yeah. No.
Allow me.
Cap gave me the write up for this. All right.
Oh, okay. You gave me the
So,
right.
stand down.
I'm technically the boomer here, so.
All right.
Look
Whatever.
at the actual preparation. Please hold your applause.
This is impressive.
You could just fact check me on everything.
All right.
Hard work.
Flashback formed in season 4 as the Harmony tier affiliate team to One Last Ride, which was a Discord tier team, and that team ended up folding.
Yes.
But Flashbacks remained. So they had a pretty successful season 4. They ended up losing to Modify in the semifinals. Come season 5, they dropped everybody except for Nova and Beastman and signed 5 new players. And that team went on to go undefeated in season 5. And they won they won the finals. So after season 5, then the core of that team moved up to form Reminiscence in the Discord tier, and that would be Cry, Ares, Nova, and Concept were the 4 that moved up to form Reminiscence. And then Flashbacks basically rebuilt their entire roster other than me, who stayed behind to be captain. And yeah.
All right, so that's really interesting because I mean, I've been with Trank since season 2 now, and when teams end up moving up to the next round, they normally after a season or so, people start folding in the middle or something like that, or switching between teams, changing around. But I always thought that was really cool how the core has really kind of still been together this whole time, are still competing at the level like that. That's a pretty rare thing.
We've had some other roster transactions recently with Reminiscence, trying to settle on an off tank. But hopefully we've got that figured out.
Yeah.
I think we do.
Yeah.
And adding a new DPS recently too. That was a surprise for me for sure.
I don't.
That was
know
quite
what you're
a
talking
pickup,
about.
bro.
He's basically just filling in for Nova's break. He's not a real player.
On the break.
And that actually reminds me, I kind of skipped over. I skipped over one question I normally like to do at the beginning. Apathy, can you tell us who's not here tonight? I know we have 2 teams here, so there's definitely some people missing.
All right, so Capital is the org creator. He is not
Messiah.
here, and then we're missing PDK and Boring would be the other main coach for Reminiscence. They kind of take turns doing nothing.
True.
And from flashbacks, we are missing Vix and Anguish, the DPS line, and Vix is also the GM of Flashbacks. And then Reminiscence is missing DNA, the new off tank, as well as JDM, a new DPS, and Lexi, the main support that we picked up from last season's Pantheon.
Excuse me, Apathy. It's pronounced Danae. Okay.
No, it's definitely DNA.
Thank you for
It's
forgetting about
Danae.
Beastman.
Okay.
All right, whatever.
There's an H in there somewhere.
All right, guys,
That's
Gotta
moving on
pronounce the
here.
H.
Another.
Wait, Apathy, you forgot Beastman.
I guess Beastman he's more of a player coach,
Yeah.
like a VOD review main support coach. But yes,
He's a truck.
we've got a couple player coaches like that.
Some
Mhm.
floaters.
All right, moving on here. Another question kind of geared towards apathy, the core of the people that have been here for a while. How did you guys come up with the name Flashbacks and Reminiscence?
I can answer this. Capital originally with Flashbacks, he wanted to be the Harmony affiliate of One Last Ride. So he thought, One Last Ride, flashbacks to Ghost, because that was the whole like One Last Ride joke. And then when we were coming into season 6, Cap was thinking about Discord tier names and like organ names. He really liked like the nostalgia theme of it, so we came up with 2 other names. It was Reminiscence and it was Deja Vu. For the other one, which was originally our trans tier team, but that folded before the season started. So he really just liked the idea of the flashing back, or like the nostalgia aspect of it.
Basically, he looked in the thesaurus for the word nostalgia.
True.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
That's
that's how every sister team names form, though. To be honest.
Yeah.
Mainly a question for Argumentra here. Who's the most improved player you've been coaching?
I think it has to be. Oh,
sorry, I kind of cut you off, but I was gonna say, since there's 2 teams here, you can name them for both teams.
Well, I haven't.
I'll do Rems.
Yeah, he can do them because I haven't watched a lot of them. But for Flashbacks, I think it has to be probably Nines. It's close between him and Blood, but I think Nines. And do you
I
want me
was
to go
a
into
2-3
detail?
inting Lucio. That's all I did.
Now it's
And
you're
now,
you're an Inting Lucio with a purpose.
Yes.
Exactly.
That's all you can get out of it sometimes.
Brig jail.
He was like
very
okay. True. Rig's too good. He was very quiet like early on. And very recently it started to like change, but he didn't talk a lot. And when we watched him like in tryouts, like he did a lot of things right, but he also did like a lot of things wrong. And so and like it was very very simple mistakes that he quickly fixed or once he joined the team. And I think another thing that really helped him improve, like I saw like a huge improvement, is right when Vila joined, like something changed with Nines, and like he all of a sudden like started.
He didn't have to think about playing Mercy anymore.
Well,
yeah, that's exactly it.
He had like it's like a change in like not attitude but like mentality, and I think his play really improved after that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with that
He's
one
like,
for Flashbacks.
he's like, damn, bro, I got some competition now. I gotta get on it.
I gotta start flexing.
I gotta start
Yeah,
going
that was
hard, man. I don't know.
It's the whole
Yeah.
idea, join to take a spot, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Gotta light the fire somehow, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Apathy, Reminiscence.
Yeah, so I show up to most of their scrims.
We're all bad.
For Reminiscence, I would probably say Axel or Jadium, or Ares or Jadium. Ares was definitely the most improved player of last season, and he's still going up, but not quite as fast of a pace that he was last time. And then
I'm like busy with school now, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
yeah, and then JDM has definitely improved a lot since we picked him up, and he's been a good addition to the core, especially
If his computer
filling
works.
comms. Yeah, when his computer works, filling that gap in comms, he's done a really good job with that.
All right. Well, I'm going to talk about that with the ending part there you said a little bit later. But real quick now we're going to step through back to everybody. We'll still work our way down from 1 to 10 here, but let us know what drew you to the role or the roles you currently play on the team. So you can talk about DPS support, coach, tank if you want. You can talk about leadership roles, whatever you kind of want to mention here.
All right. I mean, for me, it's pretty simple. Flex support is just the most important position in the game. So why wouldn't I play it?
I feel like we're gonna hear that from a few people.
That's
cap.
That's
Debatable.
cap.
That's
Very
cap.
debatable.
Factual. It's factual.
It's
Someone
very
self-important.
factual.
Everyone has to tell themselves they're playing the most important role, though. To be honest.
Unless you're Vix.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will. Some DPS definitely know it's not them, and I'm okay with
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
Then yeah, what led you to kind of take up some of the leadership spots here? You know, kind of helping take the reins here with Capital.
I just really, I don't know. It sounds stupid. I just really love esports. So stumbling into Trank and pretty much stumbling into Flashbacks. They were the only team that gave me a tryout last season. Pretty much the only team that would even respond and get to know me. And I really liked it. I really like Capital and I really like everyone in the org. So why wouldn't I, want to stay with them and do more and help Capital out?
Yeah, you don't have to explain the liking esports part. Currently,
Yeah.
we're hosting a podcast for a tier 4 Overwatch group.
No, but I mean, like,
multiple nights a week.
I mean,
this one game too.
I studied sport communication in college, and like I want to work for U.S. Army esports
Gotcha.
sometime next year. Like this is like, I don't know, it's
That
something
makes
that I
sense.
want to do for a while.
Yeah.
Hopefully
No.
as a career.
Oh, that's great. All right, Argy, what kind of got you into your coaching role?
So prior to coaching, I'd been mostly like a player. Like I had initially joined Trank in Harmony tier for like a week before this, or I had been on a team in Harmony tier um, right before the season started, and then I went to Discord tier. But I started having like scheduling issues with just like scrims and like games and being with the team, and so like I kind of stopped like I left the team. I was on Discord tier after like 2 or 3 weeks, I think, and it's just in season 5, and I kind of like I couldn't really play. I play like every role. I enjoy most of them, but I didn't have the time to play at the time, and so I kind of like veered away from Overwatch. And when season 6 kind of started up, I knew that I had more time, but I didn't have the time to commit as a player. And so I wanted to try coaching in Harmony tier because I know like I don't want to um like coach a Discord tier team and not like have that like experience. I feel like it'd be a bit harder, especially because I'm barely masters. So um I tried out with the Harmony tier team, and at first I was kind of like for flashbacks I was kind of like a assistant ish kind of coach. I was kind of there, but once Capital like joined the team, uh and Beastman like started working, I kind of like became the head coach. Um, but I honestly like started to really enjoy it because I didn't have to play the game to learn more about it, and it was really enjoyable, and I started to stick to it.
All right, yeah, seems to be
We're
a lot
also
of
easy to make fun of.
that does make it a lot easier. I've always found it's a tough it's an interesting road to get to that level where you're kind of more on like the management side. You know, it's a much different way of approaching it, but I mean, it has a real big payoff on it that I never expected at least, and it's a cool path to go down for anybody that's interested in doing that. But all right, yeah, let's continue on. Cry.
So I started playing main support not really for like any specific reason. Uh, I've played well, I play a lot of more supportive roles in other games, so like playing support in Overwatch was kind of a given. But I think I just picked main support because that's what my hero pool was, and I couldn't aim. So Zen and Ana were a no-go. And as for team captain, I don't really know. I think just
You're the only one who's responsible
She
enough.
she
true.
didn't volunteer for team captain. She was
given the role.
told.
She was
Yeah,
voluntold.
no, but I think it does make sense because a lot of
It does make sense.
is kind of
Children.
Papega, let's just say.
Yeah.
10-year-old mentals.
Alright. Yeah, let's continue on.
Love that. All right, main tank time. So basically, I had a couple of buddies at my school who were in this old team called Athens. Nova was there. That was fun. And one day they were like, "Man, we don't have a main tank tonight for our scrim." And I was like, "Hey, I play tank. I'll come play tank." And then it just kind of fit. So they actually kicked their main tank and put me on instead. And I was some gold, I was just in gold, and this was like a high diamond team or like mid diamond team. So they guess they kicked the old main tank and then put me in, and I don't know, it just worked out. So I had a good time.
Right.
I'm main support as usual. The only reason why I just played it was because over like a year ago back on console, I was like a 4-3 Lucio one trick. That's all I did. And bought a PC, started playing Overwatch. I was not even level 100 when I decided to try out for this team, so I had no aim, no game sense, barely any mechanics. And I thought, if I can just sit there and exist and do something, I'm doing enough. And I also really like just wall riding. It's fun.
I understand that. All right, Nova.
All right, sit down. I'm the boomer here. I got into Overwatch like around 2017. I was really interested in the DPS role because I thought it was the most impactful role in the game because you can change fights by yourself. And I find that really interesting to me. And then I started getting into competitive Overwatch when a friend of mine invited me to a team. It's where I met Cap. And then, as Eric just talked about, I was on a team called Athens, which was fun for a while. And then Cap invited me to Trank, and now I'm here. And now I'm kind of like I wanna say I'm the team leader, but I'm not really the team leader because my mental is so bad now that I'm not really leading shit. So I kind of just like sit here and be.
You're the team leader when May isn't meta.
No, I
Yeah,
calm
well,
the
not
most
for a
on
while
May.
then.
Get on May.
I calm the most when I'm on May. Don't lie.
Hmm.
Well, that's a good thing for how it looks like things are shaping up right now. I'm not scrimming too much, but I'm watching a few things, and I think I know what you're gonna be playing for a while.
Guys, don't give in to NA.
Hey, it's okay. That's why I'm on break, boys. Skipping out in the main.
Embrace APAC.
Embrace APAC.
Embrace tradition.
All right.
I got into Overwatch around like season 3, and initially I was Tracer main, and I stopped the support basically just because I'm bad and just can't play DPS. So I quickly started playing support, and it was also just a lot better for my mental. Like, I don't know what it is. I'm just like a vastly different person, like when I'm on DPS compared to support. Like, usually when I'm on support and things are kind of bad, like I'm normally pretty chill. But like on DPS, I don't know what it is. It just brings out the worst in me. So it was just way better to stay on main support. I joined Trank in season 3, and I've kind of like flip-flopped on playing and coaching. So like initially in season 3, I played with Renovadio in Discord tier, and that's a freaking memory and a half right there. The throwback.
Yeah,
That's a throwback.
I think that's us three only ones to know that name.
Yeah.
Yeah. I played with like a couple games there, but I ended up coaching for Boop the majority of the season. That's the most I want to say about that situation. And then I tend to get like burnt out on things really quickly and want to change. So like season 3, I mainly coached. I didn't really want to coach anymore, so I played with JPC in season 4. It was like the first team I tried out for, and they picked me up pretty quickly. And then going into season 5, I stayed with JPC and swapped to being the GM and the coach. And then going into this season, same thing. I got burnt out on that, and I was ringing with infrared a pretty good bit, just because like they were having a little bit of roster issues, and so I was just ringing for those scrims a lot and was having fun playing main support. And I ended up being a temporary stand-in going into the season. Like I agreed to temporarily play main support and be on the roster, just because like they were having a hard time finding a main support that they really liked. After a couple games, I left because of course, I don't like really belong in trans tier, and decided I don't plan on playing much beyond this. So I was like, okay, I want to have fun. I don't want to feel like I have to like carry the comms, and I want to win as well. So Flashbacks needed another main support, so it was the best opportunity for that.
Basically, he's ring chasing.
Yeah, I'm in the twilight of my Trent career. My Karl Malone when he came back.
Yeah, I was
for, like,
gonna.
another
That's
season
what
with the
I was
Lakers.
about to say.
Yeah.
I was about to say Carl. That's awesome. All right, Blood.
So I've been playing Overwatch ever since beta on Xbox. And then, well, when I first started, I was a e-girl Mercy one trick.
Hey, there was
And
only a
then-
couple of healers, man. You didn't have many options. It's okay.
Yeah.
And then in season 8, I swapped over to PC, and I continued to be a Mercy one trick. And then, and then I swapped over, and then I was kind of forced on to the main tank role. And then I eventually joined my first team, which was Athens. And then I got to meet a really good amount of people. And Axel and Nova, I got to meet them as well.
Was good.
And then around, last season, I joined JPC as their main tank. I was the best main tank. And then this season, I joined Flashbacks. It's kind
There
of
we
it.
go.
I do find it interesting that like I don't know, season 5 Flashbacks and JPC were kind of rivals,
Yeah.
and then we
Yeah.
stole. Then we ended up stealing Vila and Blood Hungry.
It was really you guys. Like y'all were the only ones pushing that like rivalry.
I guess.
Like-
I mean, Cap always pushed it on us.
Yeah, it was like
wow.
Cap. Yeah, it
From-
wasn't like all you
from,
guys.
like,
It was just Cap.
season 4
Cap
stuff.
really
And
wanted
Cap
it.
just wants
Really
to
wanted
make us
that.
work harder.
But then they were always, really, really good games, and like
Let's say I think it was.
True.
It always
JPC
seemed from the
was
outside
fun.
like it was
Undisputedly
more.
a very strong team that season.
Yeah,
so.
it always seemed like it was more of like a friendly, knowing you guys were the two best teams, kind of in the tier for the season, kind of rivalry.
Oh
in a
yeah,
sense.
there was never any hostility or anything.
No, not that kind of
No,
rivalry.
yeah, never. Those are always fun to watch on the outside. All right, and Train, I think we're on to you.
Yeah, so I started Overwatch, I guess, shortly after release, probably like a few months after official PC release. I started playing mostly with just high school friends, Apathy included. Apathy and I have been friends since like freshman year of high school, and we're both graduated college now, for context. So I was kind of sitting on the sidelines watching him roll people last year on Flashbacks, or last season rather. I was kind of like, yeah, you know what? I think I could try that. I was willing to kind of take that jump and take that risk. So I tried out this season, my first season in Trank. I tried out initially as projectile DPS and off tank. And then Anguish being better than I am at projectile, combined with like kind of my comm structure, my IGL kind of attitude and like personality, led me to be a better off tank player. So that's what Flashbacks picked me up as, and I'm getting better. I was hard stuck 2-7 for a very 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 long time, and then some coaching. I'm getting up there now. So happy to be here. Really enjoying my first season in Trank.
Nice. Glad to have you here. And Concept, wrap us up here with this question.
So yeah, I started playing Overwatch in 2017, I think, on Xbox, then stopped for about a year. and in 2019 I started back on PC. I think it was gold, and one of my friends just sent me this Discord what Discord channel. Discord
Invite?
what? Yeah.
Invite?
Yeah. And no, a Discord server. Yeah. Okay. My bad. And Beastman posted looking for teammates, like for a team for Flashback. I just DM'd him and I tried and they picked me up. So yeah.
All right.
All right, moving right along here. Who are the parents of the team? Who is the person you go to when stuff doesn't go right? Who kind of keeps everybody under check? This is a question for everybody, so we really don't have to go in order. Just chime in if you want to say something.
Cap
That
is
would
our
be
abusive
me.
father.
Whoa, whoa.
Sheesh.
Sheesh.
Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
Nah.
I would say Cap, kind of.
Cap,
Well,
Cap
Yeah.
is the dad.
not like
Cap's
the
the
friendly
single
dad
mother,
from the
single
starring
father.
dad.
Boring was my dad, but now I don't know where the hell Boring is.
He went MIA again.
It seems like every time
Yeah.
I'm here, Boring is just falling off the face of the planet.
Yeah, I remember you said that exact same line last season.
Yeah.
He's gone.
The
He's
Cap's
gone.
the single mom taking care of everything. At least across the
Yeah,
teams here.
in Reminiscence at least. I don't know about Flashbacks, but
I'll be in Beastman.
I just go to
Beastman.
whoever.
For flashbacks,
Pretty
it would
much.
be me.
No.
It's definitely not
It's
you.
It is
not
Definitely
100. That is
not
the
Vlad.
only wrong answer. That is the only wrong answer.
Okay.
Yeah.
The dad. I love Beastman.
My team hates me.
I try
Yeah.
to keep Nova's mental in check, but sometimes it
First of
it
all, no,
can't.
you don't.
Okay,
All you do is make monkey noises at him. That's not helpful.
Yeah,
True.
yeah.
I thought that would help. I thought that would cheer him up, okay?
I think in game
Alright,
for
well.
Rem at least, I think it's me. Like in
And
game,
Lexi.
yeah, the supports because we're the only ones that I don't
Are
know.
an ape
don't-
brain.
Yeah,
Aren't ape brain yet.
Keep their cool.
but out of
Alright.
game, Cap keeps us all in check.
Cap keeps.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
All right, now this one I think was kind of briefly mentioned a little earlier on, but I'm hoping everybody thinks of the same person when I say this here. So who is the Sombra of the team? I don't mean who's the Sombra player. I mean whose internet is so bad that they're
God.
basically
Oh, no.
hacked. They're
Oh,
basically
no.
hacked 24/7.
Oh no!
Dude, it's blood.
It's blood.
It
We've got-
used to
we've
be
got
blood.
two
It is now
dominant.
me. It
Not
used to be
anymore.
blood, and it's now Train.
Yeah, now
Yeah.
it's trained, but
It's,
Yeah,
okay,
sorry, bud.
at the
I don't
beginning
know
of
if
the
you remember the
season.
GOATS tournament.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
There's a couple clips of
I
Blood
was
just
destroyed.
walking into walls.
Good, yeah.
And then
was
turning around
destroyed.
and getting a 6-man shatter and then walking back into the walls.
Yeah.
So good.
Because you could see him walking in a straight line and you knew what was coming next. It was just, I'm lagging.
Yeah.
That's
No one
always
could
the
stop
scary.
me.
That's the scariest thing as a producer. When I'm like I just like watch someone shatter, then I just see the Reinhardt walking in a straight line, and I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, get the pause button ready. Here we go.
Time pause.
He shattered himself out of the server.
For Reminiscence, I guess it would be Jay. I mean, he doesn't have internet issues, but his
He has
CPU cooler
PC.
broke.
It was Chef when he was here.
That's
Yeah,
true. Chef
Yeah.
also didn't have
He had the
internet
E-boy lights.
unless he turned on his like LED, yeah,
E-boy
the E-boy
lights.
lights.
E-boy lights.
Apparently, they increased his internet connection.
Yes, they increased the bandwidth.
Incredible.
But he ended up
Bandwidth
going
boosting
back
lights.
to queue for quarantine, so I guess he doesn't really count.
Yeah,
Bitch.
he doesn't count.
No.
Yeah, Nova, you tell him.
No. We love Chef. Don't worry.
We do love Chef.
Yeah,
He's
He's a
Chef's a cool
Florida
guy.
lad.
He's from
All
Florida?
right.
Yes.
Last but not least here, this is another thing where we're going to go down the list here. What are your goals as a team and as players? Starting at the list with Apathy.
Now I don't know. I kind of had to find a new goal because I mean, very luckily, I came into the league and did pretty well.
No L word.
So
Please don't say the
yeah,
L word,
I
please.
came into
There
the
is no word.
tournament. I came into the tournament with a pretty good winning experience. So setting the bar higher was pretty hard. Um, we were hoping for a perfect stage, and personally, I kind of really wanted to try to break uncommitted's win streak, or commit/uncommitted win streak, but that didn't happen. So now I don't know. I'm figuring that out.
Argue, yeah. What do you think would be your goals? At least maybe goals for the team to reach, or it could be personal goals too.
Well, for the team, it's definitely like um. I definitely want to win. Like I want the team to win, like the whole thing. Like uh, the what's do we not use the L word or the T? Is that it?
Yeah, no.
Okay,
Tournament is fine.
okay. Tournament.
Yeah, we don't
I
use
want
the
the
L word.
team.
My bad.
I
No,
want
no,
the team
you're
to
fine.
run
Don't worry about it.
to win the tournament. But personally, I just want to get like comfortable in the role of coach. And then like potentially like after the season, maybe like move up to a different uh tier as a coach. But for the team, it's definitely like just winning the whole thing.
All right. Cry.
As a player, I just kind of want to improve the best I can and go for best main support in Discord tier because I feel like I'm up for that. Uh, I think I also want to improve on thinking for the team and helping everyone try and figure out what they want to be doing and how we can look to win, I guess. That was weird wording, but
No, I
basically
got
that's
you.
I
yeah.
got you there.
I'm picking up what
Um,
you're putting down.
but I
Moving
guess that
on.
no,
Sorry,
sorry.
cut you off. You can
Okay.
finish your
That
thought.
just kind of leads into the team goal, which is looking to prove ourselves in Discord tier, coming from Harmony, and making a good playoffs run and hopefully finals.
Yeah,
You
no,
guys have got a stage 2 ahead of you for sure. You got some.
Yeah,
It's
we
gonna get
we
some
definitely do.
really fun games. Honestly, I would rather play against some of these teams right now, though. Honestly, in stage 2, I know I've said it probably like 100 times, but play these games now before you guys get to the playoffs and play against the best teams. I mean, you guys are here for a reason, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Exactly.
Yeti doesn't think so. We watched the podcast. Don't think we didn't.
Oh, I know you guys are watching that. Trust me. We know very well the people who watch the pods back on this one.
Well, moving on right along here, Aries.
Okay, so personally, I've got a problem where I kind of know what to do. I know what I should be doing, but sometimes I turn my brain off. So my main goal right now is to figure out how to turn my brain on. Yeah, that's pretty great.
Sometimes.
Yeah, like 90, like we'll call it like a 97%, 97% of the time, my brain
Uh,
is not functioning.
Another three
They,
percent of the time is specifically during scrims and games. It goes full
nah,
ape.
nah. So, team wise, I wanna, start winning some more.
Always a
All
good
right.
goal. Always a good solid goal.
I don't know what to
Nah,
tell you. I just want to win more, bro.
nothing wrong with that. 9, you're up.
Uh, I think coming into this like really fresh, not really still like getting used to PC Overwatch. I just want to get better, like at least hit diamond. That's my personal goal. Just practice the hero, like anything on main support, and then just hit diamond on support. And then with the team, even though I'm sharing time, I want to be sure that when I'm in, I want to be the best main support that my team could possibly have, which will end up being the best main support in Harmony. That's
Gotcha.
what I'm going for.
Great
I'm
goal.
aiming for that.
Great goal. Nova?
Okay, I'm getting a little personal here. I am on leave of absence right now because I am dealing with some mental issues I've been having with my just mental state and everything. I'm not gonna be back till probably playoffs, so I'm not gonna be in the. I didn't be in the. I wasn't in the Ragnarok game, and I'm not probably gonna be in the next two games. So my main goal is to just get my mental in check and then come back for playoffs stronger and hopefully kick some ass. Um, Momentals in check. Hitting the full on redemption arc. And then for the team, I just want us to live up to our expectations as the best Harmony tier team. I'm gonna try my best to keep my mental in check so that we all can succeed without having to worry about me booming all the time. And that's my main goal.
Oh, those are good goals there. Nothing to be ashamed of with those, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Take some time to yourself.
Yeah, man.
gotta
Everyone,
look after
everyone needs
yourself
some
first.
time for things. Remember,
Cole-
this is a game you're supposed to be having fun with. If something's not
Yeah.
clicking right now, step away for a bit. Get
Yeah.
back to it when it's in.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
man, it's a for fun tournament.
Yeah.
We're all here for you.
Yep. Vila.
I mean, team is really simple. Try to win it all. As a player, I know a big one for me. I wanted to hit All Star at least once, and I did that in season 4. So that's already taken care of. And going into the season, I don't care about doing that again, just because I would much rather that spot goes to either apathy or nines, because not only have they just been with the team longer and contributed more, but they haven't been there yet. So I would definitely want that spot to go to them. And I think I would just have to really agree with what Nine said, just making sure that when I'm in, I'm contributing as much as possible and just really doing my best and trying to help the team, because they were obviously fantastic without me. Hadn't lost a game in almost a
You
year
were
or something.
Put on a roll
And
that you
oh no, I
don't
wasn't.
play.
I wasn't getting. Yeah, I wasn't
Not,
getting to
not
that.
your
It's
fault.
okay. Yeah, it's okay. I wasn't alluding to that, but yeah, just trying to help maintain and continue that, I would say.
Mhm.
Yeah. No. Not wrong whatsoever. Moving right along here. Blood Hungry.
My personal goals is just to get better at main tank, because I feel like there's still a lot for me to learn, and also try to get best main tank. I don't really care what tier I get it in. I just want to try and get that. And when it comes down to my team goal is just to obviously win Trank.
Yeah. Yeah. Great goals right there. Trent?
Yeah, I mean, I think everything everyone has said so far has really resonated with me. My goals personally are not so much focused on being the best at X, Y, or Z or winning awards for myself personally or anything like that. I'm just kind of focused on what can I learn about my role and the way I play versus the way I should be playing, and how do I improve from there. I think as long as I kind of keep moving towards that ideal and moving in the right direction, then everything else follows, right? So my obsession is more how can I be playing better at every point in time, and I eventually want to get to the point where I can watch a VOD of myself back and not physically cringe at how terrible I am. I don't think anyone is ever there, but that's the goal for me personally. And then team wise, I mean, just keep doing what we're doing. I'd like to see us be a little more consistent. I think we kind of have highs and lows when it comes to our gameplay at times. But I'd like to see us play at our highs a little bit more frequently. Because I think our low is pretty good, but our high is outstanding when we're a really really strong team. So I'd like to see us get there with more consistency.
Gotcha. Last but not least, Concept.
For my personal goal, I think I would like to be in at least in the MVP discussion. Any season, I don't care. This season will be good, but I mean, if I play next season in Trank 2, would be nice. And for the team, I guess win it all. Win the grand finals. We can do it. I'm pretty sure we can do it. We just need.
You guess. It's just an afterthought.
Yeah, Concept.
We can.
Yeah.
It's expected. You guess we might as well just win it. You guess.
Yeah. I like that concept.
Yeah.
All
no?
right.
Yeah, I mean, you guys know
Ev-
Cap. He's very competitive.
gosh, of course.
And
Very,
he
very.
passed that on to
Well,
definitely all of the
I
season
mean,
5 people.
I don't
He's
know about
working on
pass it
passing it on
on.
to everyone else.
I think most of us also come in with a competitive desire as well. It's not like
I'm pretty sure
kind of
he
I
picked
forces
suppose.
us.
us. He
I don't
picked
think
us
I
because
was.
we.
I was not a competitive person coming into season 5.
Yeah, true. But I
Cap
mean,
created this beast.
There's nothing like you saying competitive like it's a bad thing. I think competitive only becomes an
No,
issue
definitely
once
not.
you start forgetting that it's still a video game at heart. But there's nothing wrong with this trying to be competitive with this. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what makes it a lot of fun. There's a reason why we're in a tournament like
there's a
this.
reason why I play competitive Overwatch, not ranked.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a very
Yes.
definitely. All right. Well, thank you guys for all the interview questions there. We're gonna switch over to word association now. I'm gonna say either J Star or myself are going to say a word, and then we would like for you guys to say the first thing that comes to your mind. So we're gonna start with our first word tonight. We're gonna start with apathy, work our way down. The first word is capital.
Angy. He's just always angy about something.
Always.
All right. Yeah. Argue.
I don't know. Like he. I don't know. Like nothing came to my mind. Like
I mean,
Nothing
historically,
is a
people are allowed to
perfectly
like
fine
come back
answer.
to them if they want to skip.
I don't
Yeah,
think
if
about
you
capital
want to
at
think
all.
about it, we can come back to you. Argue at the end if you'd like. Yeah, Cry. Go ahead.
Friend.
Right.
Hey, that's pretty good. Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, Cap, he's our captain. He's the captain. Cap the captain,
Well,
I guess.
I'm the captain.
Yeah, I get that, but he's like, I wanted to make a pun, okay? Because
Sorry.
Cap.
Oh right.
He's
Sorry.
the
Yeah,
Okay.
come
he's
on.
the nostalgia
Ignore
captain.
me. Yeah,
He's a
ignore me
nostalgia
then.
or
Ignore me.
captain.
Your team captain.
he's-
He's like, oh captain, my captain.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah,
hey!
yeah.
I'm talking here. I'm talking here. He's a he knows what to, he's a wise man. He knows what's
Yeah.
up, and I appreciate him telling me what's up so that I too know what's up.
I'd just say like smart in like a way. He definitely knows what he's talking about, like with anything coaching wise. Like he may not be the nicest about it, but it gets the point across the best way possible, in my opinion.
I mean, I would rather have a coach who's direct with me than have somebody who's trying to sugarcoat the mistake that I made. I mean, of course, there's always the ways you want to make sure you're not going to say things mean just to be mean, but I'd rather have someone tell me like, no, that's the wrong place to rotate here. That's the wrong rotation. This is the wrong shield usage you're doing here. Instead of saying, well, I see what you were trying to do. That doesn't end up helping anybody in the end anyway. All right, I think we're on Nova, I believe.
Oh, capital. What an absolute shitter.
I was hoping someone was going to say that.
Yeah. I was gonna be able to say I've known Cap for the longest on this team. I know the most about him. I've met him IRL. He's a cool guy. I'm big. I'm taller than him. He's short man. But even though I call him a shitter and sometimes he acts like a shitter, in his coaching methods and his talking to like us and people in general, he is probably one of the closest friends I have right now. He was right up there with me when I was dealing with all this stuff. He actually recommended that I take a leave of absence for the majority of um this for stage 2, and I kind of thankful for him for that, and for not giving up on me for having like a super boomed mental this season. He's a cool guy.
Vila.
Relentless.
Nice.
Blood hungry.
Smash.
Train.
I'm sitting here trying to think of how to put bad at chess in one word, but I can't.
I'll allow it.
No, but honestly, like Cap is really he's a goofball, obviously, as I think we all are, but nothing takes this like more seriously than he does, and he cares about not only like playing well, but also like being good to each other. So it's been really positive, I think, for all of us, obviously.
Yeah. Last but not least, concept.
Smart. I think coaching wise and as a player, he's really smart. So yeah.
Gotcha. These next words are going to be a little split here, depending on whether you're on Reminiscence or Flashbacks. So the words I should say that I have are for for the flashback guys, void. For the reminiscence guys, frost. Start at the top. Start with apathy.
I see the theme there.
Mm-hmm.
For Void, it would definitely be that they are the light in the dark. That
Yes.
shines on the dark
Yes.
side of the moon.
It's gotta be. It's probably like up there with Queen Needle for me is my favorite one. Like I think those are the two best.
And it didn't even come from a Void player.
I know.
No,
And
no.
actually, the
One
light.
emphasize
That's
if
what
you're
makes it better.
a player.
I know.
It does make it better. I like it.
Yeah.
Wait, what's the story behind that one? You feel free, go ahead.
Uh,
I don't know if everybody knows
I
that.
don't.
Yeah, we shouldn't say.
Offline?
No.
All right, offline.
No.
Yeah, I'll tell you later.
That's
Okay.
post.
They're the light in the
recording.
dark. That's all.
Okay.
For me, I think Void was like a realization of like I don't want to call the other teams we played bad, but I think Void is the most competitive team we've played so far, and I think it made me realize like we still have a lot of work to do. It's
Wake
like
up
more
call,
like
right?
like a realization.
Yeah, wake up call.
I don't want to call
Yeah.
it bad, but
Exactly.
are you?
Okay.
Oh, no.
Just say it.
So cry. You would
Okay.
be. You
I
would
do.
have frost.
Yes. For Frost, I think I would say Revenge. During our feature match, we were a little over the place, but yeah, I'd like to be able to get Revenge.
Gotcha. Aries.
Unorganized. We were, oh my god, we were so unorganized that entire game. It was, oh. So, who did we even have on off tank that week?
We had Kyle, I
That
think.
that was
Yeah,
Chef's first game with us.
Oh,
Was
right.
it?
No,
Oh,
Yeah.
what? No,
Wasn't
no,
it?
no, 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 no. No, that was
Oh.
the he.
Yes, Chef. So I actually, this is
I'm
what's
nearly
going to be
positive
playing
we added
during
Chef
the interview.
on Tuesday.
During the interview, the Reminiscence Frost game is going to be playing, so I have it up on my side screen, and Chef is playing Wrecking Ball and Kings Row right now.
Chef.
Oh, no.
That is
Hey,
crazy.
it was stall. It was
That's how
stall.
you
It was
know,
stall.
dude.
It was stall.
I am pretty sure we added Chef that Tuesday. And the
Yeah,
game
no,
was
that makes sense.
Yeah, we've been very unorganized for a bit now, all over the place. Lots of changes. Like we had like a different off tank. It felt like every other week we had a new one. But hopefully we're a little bit more stable now going into the rest of the rest of stage 2 here. I think we played pretty well with Danae and hopefully we practice a lot this week and turn it around for like for good.
Mhm.
Yeah. Going down the list here, 9. So for you, that would be void.
Yeah. You might want to turn me down, or I can do it myself.
Oh, hold on.
All I
Oh,
have
no.
to say.
All right, I got you. I got you.
Oh no, not this.
Oh, no.
Xfinity.
Bruh.
About it.
Okay.
I was
Alright.
unlucky.
Nova, Frost once again.
Oh, where do I start? That game was a mess. As most people above me have said, that game was just a total like clusterfuck of just random shit. I definitely took it too hard on myself, which I normally do with games. That's why I'm on this break. And yeah, Pog, not Pog. We're gonna kick their ass at some point.
Them be fighting words. I like it. Vila.
Look forward to playing when we actually have our full team.
Gotcha. Blood hungry.
A nice wake up call for us.
Train.
Oh, hello. For Void, I was also gonna say Xfinity, so thank you, Nines. I appreciate it. I think what I would say instead is probably frustrating. Like internet issues are never fun to deal with, but especially at a moment where we really need our full roster, we're facing our biggest test of the season. To be sidelined by something like that is just really, really frustrating. And I'm still proud of how the team played. Like I think people stepped up in a really big way in that game. But it just wasn't enough against like a really talented Void team. So respect to them, but we'll see you again next time when we have a full roster for sure.
All right, last but not least, concept. Once again, Frost.
I just bad. We just did bad. We really did not do good. Everyone was like, we weren't at our best, I guess. So yeah.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. Well,
Mhm.
for everybody, we were recording this on Tuesday the 23rd, so Void versus Phantasmal is going on right now. They're up 2-0. Void is on Phantasmal. They just tied Eichenwald, so they're gonna get the victory here. We'll see if they end up taking that 3-0-1 or if it's gonna go 2-1-1. But anyway, back to here. We're gonna do one more word association. Then we're gonna kick it into server kick trivia. All right, the word is tranquility, and we'll start with apathy. And if you need a second to think about it, let us know, and we'll come back to you at the end.
This is gonna be weird. Like starter home, like when you graduate college and you're
Yeah.
but before the economy collapsed, you were supposed to buy a nice starter home for
Yep,
yourself.
I do know that. Yep.
That's that's what
Yep.
Trank feels like for
Well,
me.
my
Like,
goodness, I don't know how many people we can say that's happened to now. I mean, Rocket was just
yeah,
inducted into the Hall of Fame this week. You look at all of our casters that have moved on to things. It is a place for that for a lot of people.
yeah, and also just like for me coming out of my collegiate esports experience, which was like living in a leaky apartment with really terrible landlords. This was also a really nice change of pace towards like I don't know how things are supposed to be, I guess.
Yeah, I like that answer. All right.
Me, it's probably welcoming, I guess. Like I think the community is uh like very appreciative of like differences in people, and I like that about them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. Thank you.
I think I would say familiarity, just because every time I look at something trank related, I always can expect like the same result. I guess not that's a bad thing, but just something I can look at for something to be stable.
I think Cavs used the word consistency in DMs with me about 90 times over the last year. Stuff.
Oh yeah, that's a good word too.
Very useful.
I got just fun times. It's just I had a lot of fun times here. I had some like pickup games here, some pug nights. Everybody here is really fun. Everyone I've met's been nice. Uh, it's just nothing but fun times here, I think.
Absolutely. Nines.
I'd have to go with unfamiliar. Like, I only joined like 3 weeks, and then I got accepted on the flashbacks, and I never really paid attention to anybody else. I still am learning a lot of stuff about Trank, the lore behind different like teams and people,
A lot of
especially
it.
Cap, which is a lot to learn, and it's very funny.
Cap's probably one of the most seasoned lore veterans. Is that maybe the way to put this here?
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
lore master
Lore master. I like that.
and simultaneously a character.
Exactly.
Big part of
He's got like
community's history. Absolutely.
All right, down to Nova.
I'd have to say family. I have been in Trank and marinating in the shit since season 3 when I ranked for Vitamin C. Bunch of shitters. Not gonna lie. But they were all homies, and then when I came back in season 4, everybody remembered me and didn't forget me. And I came here, met some people, met some cool people, met some people I were not so cool. Flashbacks is for um but overall everybody's been super nice, even with me like going through like this tough time I'm having. Like everybody's super supportive and I love it, and I love all of you in Trank, so thank you.
Another throwback name drop with vitamin C right there, Booth.
Oh, bunch of shitters.
Ooh,
No,
that's Ugh, yeah, I was just feeling that one a bit. Okay.
Vila.
Aptly named.
All right. Blood hungry.
Welcoming, because I suffer a little bit from social anxiety, so it's hard for me to meet new people, but everyone's very welcoming here.
Yeah. Yeah. Train.
Yeah, I think community really sticks out. I'm not sure if I've just been brainwashed from hearing tranquility community over and over again, and the fact that
Very
it
good.
rhymes.
It's working.
Um,
Yes.
but no, honestly, like just joining Trank this season, that's something that I've really realized is that people are just so quick to jump to each other's aid. Like just following Trank people on Twitter is just really, really supportive a lot of the time. Anytime someone says they're going through something, like the comment thread is just like 18 people saying like you're good enough, like you matter, which is really cool. And like people are just really, really welcoming, like Blood said as well, and really just friendly in general. So it feels like a community almost immediately.
Gotcha. Last but not least, Mr. Concept.
Um, fun. Nice people, I guess. It's just I haven't met a person in Trank that wasn't nice to me. Everyone's super welcoming, always nice. Yeah.
All right. Well, that's going to wrap up word association, and we only got one thing left here for the evening, and that is server kick trivia. Go over the rules here for everybody. Everybody's going to be pitted against each other in a trivia style game where they must buzz in using their name to answer the trivia. You don't need to say your full name. Like, you can just say argue if you would like. You don't have to go through the whole entire thing. You can just say blood. But to buzz in, you'll just say your name, and then you'll have 15 seconds to answer the question. If you answer the question correctly, you get to choose who in the interview room gets to be kicked. If you answer incorrectly, you are kicked. You're not able to kick yourself, and you can't kick J-Star or myself. If you don't answer within the 15 seconds, you will then also be kicked from the server. The last player standing gets to help close the show out and will have 30 seconds uninterrupted to say whatever they would like without any of their teammates, or I guess in this case, org mates, interrupting. So your guys tonight, because I knew we had a larger group and I wanted to make sure things kept rolling, I picked an easier one. Your trivia tonight are going to be the default voice lines for each hero. So we're going to read off the default voice line. You just need to buzz in and say the hero name.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh wait, I know.
If you've
Let's
played this
fucking go.
game, if you've played this game for like longer than like a month, you've heard at least a few of these. So I'll give you guys a little bit of credit here. But okay, does anybody have any final questions before we hop in? Hopefully I explained everything right. Okay.
Cereal
Well,
or soup?
Yeah, let's
Booth. Booth, I'll let you get kicked going and let it kick it off.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's start here with the first one. So remember, just buzz in with your name. You won't be disappointed.
Vila.
All right. That would be
Brigitte.
That is correct. That is Brigitte.
I played this character for like 6 months and I don't know that. God damn.
All right. Who's
Bro, I
getting
have like an
the
hour
boot?
of playtime on Brig too.
Who's getting the first boot tonight?
Oh man, I mean I don't want to kick anyone. But, you know, it's gonna have to be Train. It's gonna have to be you. For making me play. For making me play off tank.
You're a coward.
I had to play off tank because of you.
Oh.
Well, Train,
Here he
is there
goes again.
any
I
final
didn't
words you'd
say
like
it
to
was your
say?
fault. I said I'm blaming you.
Unlucky.
Vila's fake. Vix is trash can. Cap is also trash can. Gilby is a decent decent chess player. Apathy is bad IRL. I love concepts. That's it.
All right. Well, I have to just apologize to everybody here tonight. I made the kick messages, so they are very bad. But Train, I'm sorry to see you go. But it looks like this train has left the station.
Oh, that was
Mhm.
good.
All right.
You won't be
With
disappointed.
With that train wreck out of the way.
Stop.
Thanks for showing up for Booth.
Oh my god.
Next up, such of a lack of imagination.
Vila.
Vila.
Oh my god.
Is it Symmetra?
Yes. Yes, it is.
What?
And who would you like to be gone?
Blood, because despite
I'm getting the
me
Twitter
coaching him all last season, he still won't come. He still
He's
has to be
running
yelled
the
at to
twin
come,
longer.
despite me
I'm
on
with
his
the
ass
twin.
all last season.
Twitter is coming.
All right.
He's tweeting. He's tweeting.
Man, I
Just
The
gonna
I,
say
red
Velo is
monthly blood
trash
cream.
can.
I
You're about to
actually
be a
thought
Twitter
that last
longer.
one was Moira, and I was like, damn.
Dude,
No, that's
same.
for
Dead
stupidity.
Oh,
ass.
I should have let him bring in.
I'm scared I'm gonna get them wrong. You know.
All right,
Mhm.
Blood Hungry. Any final words here before you are removed?
Everyone's trash
Damn.
except Concept. I want to marry him. That's it.
Well,
All
speaking
right.
of trash, here's your kick message. Well, Blood, it seems as if you weren't hungry enough to stick around. Whew, that's one of my worst
all
ones, so don't worry.
right.
That's one of the worst ones, at least.
Oh.
All right,
Hmm.
so let's go on to our next one here. Ha ha ha. Watch and learn.
Fuck.
Apathy.
Nines.
Apathy.
McCree.
That is correct.
Nice
Cree.
apathy.
All right. Who's gone?
I'll kick nines for trying to yoink that one.
Oh,
Oh, good. I'm very happy you said that. This is a good
Should have
one.
got Vila.
Oh, that could have
I
helped.
have
fix
No,
the
that'll be a
competition there.
good. That's the
No,
final
amazing.
showdown.
Oh.
Amazing.
Oh, gotcha, gotcha.
Two people are gold border.
All right,
My,
Nines. Any final words here?
my final words. You know what? Yeah, I got straight up nothing.
Yeah.
I just know Apathy, Vila, you guys are nerds for knowing these so fast.
All right. Well, Nines, I have a question for you.
Uh-oh. If it's
Do you
about
know
me,
why
tell me.
6 was afraid of 7?
Oh no.
Because 7, 8, 9.
Oh, goddamn.
All right. All
I'm
right.
still I'm recovering.
Shut down.
I
Aries.
got no and
Aries.
Aries.
It's Wrecking Ball, baby.
Yes, sir. Who would you like?
Apathy because he's a GM.
Okay.
All
Bye.
right. Apathy. Any final words here?
No.
Well, that's a pretty
That's fair.
that's a pretty fitting name there. Pretty apathetic, and I'm gonna be honest. I don't really feel like writing anything out for this one.
Good
That's
man.
pretty good.
Good man.
On
Best
to
one so far.
our next one. A single death can change everything.
Aries.
Nova.
Aries.
I think I heard Nova first. J-Star, confirm that there with me.
Yeah, I think it was Nova.
Okay, Nova.
Is it Sombra?
No, that is
God
not Sombra. That is Widowmaker.
I
Oh,
had Widowmaker ready.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Damn. Unlucky.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's
the
not
tank
good.
player knows.
Yep.
Well,
That's a
okay,
lot of
Nova.
Widow.
Any final words here?
Dick and balls, and I love you all.
What?
Oh Lord.
Why?
Well, I'm happy I didn't put tons of effort into this one.
Good
But
man.
it seems like they discontinued the Chevy Nova in 1988 for a good reason.
Hey, I like that.
All right. I have my eye on you.
Vila.
Vila.
Mercy.
Yes, sir.
Okay, getting down to the end here. Only going to be 4 left after this, if I'm doing my mental math right. Who's gone, Vela?
I was gonna choose Nova because his Pharah made me sad when I was having to watch him at times dunk on my boys last season. But the only one that also actually there's 2 people who specifically fit into that as well. But Aries.
Oh. All right, Aries. Well,
let me get this. Okay, the kick message I wrote doesn't make any sense now because I originally thought your name was pronounced Arez. But you know what? We're still going to go with it. I don't even care.
Yeah, just mispronounce it. I don't care.
I'm just going to mispronounce it for you.
Yeah.
Arez, any final words here?
Nah.
All right. Well, sadly, Arez, you need to be looking for a resurrect because you did. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Final
Okay.
Four.
Yeah, our final 4 here now. We still have a ton of other questions here. Let me try to think. All right, we're going to go with this one. Curious.
Vila.
All right. What,
We're
what do we
getting
got?
dunked on.
It's Winston.
Yes, it is. Winston right again. I was going to say, like, if you've played the game for a while, you've heard these a few times at least. Who's getting kicked?
Concepts, because I'm doing the revenge tour for JPC last season.
It's okay.
All right. Concept, any final words here?
Thank you for having us, and I love you all.
Oh, that was nice.
Man.
Well, this isn't very nice. So the concept of this game was to not get eliminated. Yeah. Yeah. That didn't end up working out too much there, did it? No.
All right. Try me.
Cry?
Cry.
I'm gonna go with Zarya.
I'm sorry, but that is incorrect.
Oh, okay.
I haven't said
The correct
anything.
answer was Doomfist.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Try me.
Well, I haven't said anything in a second.
Yeah, it seems like the people who don't talk make it to the end.
That is definitely always what ends up happening.
Yeah. Cry.
Oh.
You want to have any final words?
In case you haven't noticed, by the way, Butterfrog Supremacy.
All right. Well, this gamer went to the market. This gamer stayed home.
Oh no.
This gamer rage quit to Valorant, and they cried all the way home.
All right, we have our final 2 here. Argue versus Ayla. Let's pick a good one here. Let me double check what we got left. Okay. We have an understanding.
Vila.
Ooh, I think
Vila got it
that
first.
just in time.
It would be Ash.
And that is correct.
Oh
Like
my
6
God.
for 6 throughout the whole
You know
night
what?
here.
I'm not kicking Argy. I'm kicking you because you said Vela.
All right, I'm sorry there, Zila. That's my mistake there. I think I don't know how many conversations have I had with you over these last years, and I think I always end up saying your name wrong. I know what it is. I look at it, I see it, and I always mess it up. Start calling
You're
me
okay.
like,
I'm just giving you a hard time.
call me like Tooth or something. I just something. Oh my goodness. All right, well, Argue. Thank you for joining us tonight here. But do you have any final words?
Unlike my boomer, not my boomer. They're not. I mean, they're all older than me actually, but unlike my disrespectful teammates, most of them. Thank you for having us, and I enjoyed this experience.
Of course, I was glad having you around. But sadly, there's no arguing here. You're just not too good at trivia. Well, that's going to leave us here with our winner who, 6? I think you got 6 of those right all the way through?
No, I think it was like maybe 4.
I don't even think we've had people get more than 2 right in previous times. I won't lie. Some of these were a little easier. Like sometimes, my goodness, Jack or I will pull one up and it's like, all right, what's the name of the Lunar New Year spray for this specific hero? And I'm like, oh,
yeah.
God, well, I have no clue.
Me.
Oh, I remember
some are
perfect that one.
brutal.
Some are pretty brutal indeed, but you've made it to the end. Any final words here you want to say before we close out?
No, I just wanted to stay undefeated in server kick. I know last time when I was on with JPC in season 4, I won it, so had to protect the title. But no, in actuality, I just echo what Aryu said. Thanks for having us on. I've hosted as well as been a guest several times. It's always a lot of fun, and love you guys. Love everybody here.
Oh, thank you. Love goes right back at you. But that's going to wrap us up here for the Beat Drop. I have been Booth here, joined by my friend J-Star on their first Beat Drop here tonight. Thank you so much here for joining us. And thank you to everybody who helped tune in. We're going to be coming at you guys with some more Beat Drops here in the future. Be on the lookout here on YouTube/OW Tranquility and over on Twitch for some other feature matches. But for Booth and J-Star, this has been the Beat Drop. Thank you guys all for tuning in.
Let's drop the beat.